Hi, welcome to Indigo Wings. I'm Tina. We're going to do a video on what's coming up for December. I'm slowly decorating my area for Christmas. This is where I do my face-to-face readings, where I do recordings, this is my little business hub. And we're doing it pink because my husband won't allow me pink decorations in the house, so we're going to do pink. Let's see what's coming up for December. So I'm going to do a groups. So first group, we are going to have the amethyst necklace. The second group will be the rose quartz heart. And the third group will be the Hematite necklace. So amethyst, rose quartz, and I hope I've got that in the right order. So we are using two fairy decks, so Healing with the Fairies and Oracle of the Fairies, and also Alice in Wonderland Oracle. See what comes in for group 1, which was the amethyst. I'm hoping I get all that. I've not mixed it up all up. You can mention it in the comments if I've noticed it, but we're doing group 1. Which I think I picked up the amethyst. I get so fingered with spirit that I kind of get myself a bit mixed. So, with Alice in Wonderland, I want to be a queen. Starting your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. So we'll see what else we get for that. But it feels like we are being true to ourselves, wanting to relish in our own thoughts and our own things. Could be for some of you, now take what resonates and leave the rest. It could be that some of you are going to get past something, or you're literally going to pass a test in some way. But you are starting your new reign, your financial, for some of you this is. Maybe you're starting to plan, maybe you're starting to realign where you are financially. You've got to kind of balance it and plan. That's something I'm hearing. But you're taking charge. The Queen takes charge, is what I'm hearing. So take charge of whatever situation it is that needs you to reign over it. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of the situation. Conditions. I'm saying situations, but conditions is the word. So it's kind of like sometimes things come at you, and I know that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and you suddenly can't switch a switch like that and be happy. There are sometimes ways of managing it or improving your situation by kind of improving your environment, creating healthy boundaries for yourself, boundaries for others. It is almost a kind of, not artificial, but in other words, you're creating your world around you to be more positive in lots of different ways. Do what makes you happy and let go of what doesn't. I mean, not everything. You have to kind of do certain things, but it's kind of telling you to create your own environment. That could be, for me, that would be, I'd paint the house pink. Much to my husband's disgust, I love pink. But there's certain things that I can do to maybe enhance it. Like, this is my little space, and I can, next summer I'll be painting it pink. I've painted it like a wash off white at the moment. So it is kind of that. It's like, treat yourself. Make sure that you do self-nurture, self-care. We are on to Oracles of the Fairies. Oh, 212. Moderation and the wisdom. So moderation, is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So maybe at the moment you need to, that's where, self-care, self-nurture. It could be that, where it's saying that happiness could come from the fact that you just need to kind of could be that, you know, you need to improve. I'm seeing a variety of colours here. You need to improve the colours that your body ingests. This can also, in a visual thing, you know, we are visual. Most of us are visual, so you look at things and then, you know, it improves our mental state. But food, water, actually improve the body's mental state or body's overall health, which improves the mental state, which is what I was trying to say. But some of you, now, obviously, it is not going to go for everybody. I know that I'm a little bit of a cheeky when it comes to chocolates. It is one of my favourite things to eat, and perhaps I should be eating in moderation when it comes to chocolate. But anybody that knows me knows I'm a bit of a chocoholic. But there are ways around that, so maybe eating some of it, but eating less type of thing. But we are coming up to Christmas, which is a time of indulgence. Maybe that's like, you know, don't, you know, have what you want, you know, but keep it to good levels, maybe. Or maybe that's a New Year's resolution is what I'm hearing. A New Year's resolution for, you know, coming up to the new year. You want to get your mind, body and spirit all in alignment. This is not about, you know, kicking yourself, judging yourself, letting others judge you. It's about health and making sure that you're the healthiest, happiest human being that you can be going forward is what I'm sensing. So tree wisdom. This triad will help you navigate through your current situation. Flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So I would say that you know, that's saying that the whispering or the outright messages coming from the fairies to you, some sort of wisdom is opening up and it's coming through sounds. That could be music, that could be words being spoken, poems, something that you hear triggers something within you, and then this wisdom comes to you as well. So there's some wisdom coming to you through the fairies, and it could be that you need to get out and about through the trees and just allow nature to nurture you. It could be that you have a sense of listening to your own intuition while you go for a walk and you're walking through trees, walking in nature, and you can open up and bring clarity to yourself whilst you're there, and the trees talk to you, the fairies talk to you. So this one I think is healing with the fairies. So group one for December. Financial flow. I think I said at the start, didn't I, something about financial planning, financial adjustments and working things out. But that's financial flow, meaning that you achieve it, you get, you know, it flows and works for you. But with the start, we want some planning, we want some adjustments. We need some having a look, taking charge, being the queen is what, you know, what the first card come in, and then we have the financial flow, the payoff. Sensuality or sexuality. So for some of you, it's a self-care, self-worth. It could be that, you know, you really do need to be true to yourself and what you want, and, you know, what you're putting out to the world. Are you being true to it? Do you need some healing around that? Also, now take what resonates, and if it aligns with you. But it is a case of some healing, maybe from past traumas, whatever they may be, or it's healing from lots of different things, self-worth, self-judgment, outer judgment, that kind of thing. But healing most definitely. Oh, all the cards wanted to fly, and then one's flown onto the top. Honouring your true feelings. As I was just saying, honour who you are, honour your true feelings, and your divine passions, and stay true to your message, your story. Be the star of your own story is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Be a star. Make sure you're being a star. Create those healthy boundaries for yourself and others. So that's all I've got for group 1. 1 and I'm going to move on to group 2 while I just pick up all the cards as they went for a fly. So we've got group 2 and we've got Alice in Wonderland. See what's coming out with Alice for group 2. Oh, there was 2 stuck together, so I'll take the 2. So we have clock, time pressure and inner rush. Changed in the night. You have changed quickly. So we'll see what Spirit have to say about that. Now these will have opposite messages, so for some of you, you feel under a little bit under pressure to get something done, something that you need to achieve for a certain amount of time, and I'm not seeing a massive amount of time. I'm seeing this as a short period of time where you need to get, maybe you need to, I'm going to think that I'm going to pull some more cards around that, but I feel like for some of you, it is a deadline, it is something that you want to achieve or do before the year is out. And then on the opposite side of that, I'm hearing Spirit saying do not rush. So for some of you it will be that you need to you're looking towards something you want to achieve before the year's out. And then for some others it will be slow down, you can work things out, there is, you know, you're not under a time constraint, take your time. And then we have changed in the night. I almost get the feeling like, again, I get the feeling of slow down with that. Change in the night, you've changed quickly. I get the feeling of slowing down, to take your time is the message. Don't let others influence or change you, and only change yourself for your betterment. That's not even a word, but that's what I hear. You know what? Speak your values is what I'm also hearing from Spirit. Be true to your values, and don't rush. Yes, people change, we adapt, we get situations come at us and we learn and all those types of things, and things come at us where we, you know, and you are a different person to each person that you meet, and it doesn't mean that, you know, anything, it doesn't mean you're fake, but it's just like slow down a little bit is what I'm hearing for group 2. Slow down. I mean, that's asking, you know, are the changes good for you? You know, slow down. Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we become free. So I think slowing down, knowing that you haven't, you know, a challenge is a challenge, but we need to slow down and see those inner feelings and that inner depth that wants to come out, and then we see clarity. We speak that freedom comes with clarity when we understand, you know, we haven't got the wolves chasing us, is what I'm hearing, because I'm sensing, I can see it there, you know, I don't know if you can see in the card, she's got a couple of wolves kind of behind her, and I hear the wolves are not chasing, so don't allow the wolves to chase you. Take some authority. But this is where we feel like we can pull back a little bit and seek those hidden depths and that clarity. Something like an aha moment or something, clarity is going to come in. Just take a deep breath and relax into it. Wish wisely. Oh yeah, that's kind of like a careful what you wish for kind of thing, isn't it? Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So I'm going to say, like, you know, looking at it, make sure that there's the detail. For instance, I'm going to give you an example. If you say, right, I need a car, I really want to manifest a car, you give it a price of what you're going to pay for, and then this car comes along and you're great, you manifested it, but then within 6 weeks, 6 months, how longer, it breaks. It didn't do what, you know, when it didn't get you to A to B, it caused you loads of problems, to manifest a car. I did manifest a car within the price range I was looking for, but I forgot the detail, and it was the worst car I've had. Yeah. So the devil is in the detail there. But use your wishes wisely. Manifest something with the detail. Do not forget that part. So if you're manifesting a car, you want something that will get you to A to B, that is a good, reliable car that will be long lasting. But that's just an example. We'll go for this. Healing. Now is your time for you to give and receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes. So some nice healing. I'm getting wishes again because of the rainbow. I know whenever I see a rainbow I make a little wish, but I'm hearing that. So again, wishes. But we are healing something that has come from you. Now take what aligns, but it feels like you are healing something that has a connection to what you want for the future, what you want to manifest group to. I feel like, the power is in your hands to take time now to heal anything that's coming up for you in those hidden depths, in those clarity moments. We want to shift our energy into the positive for the new year, and we are taking in the Christmas spirit. Group 2 is taking most definitely opening up to the new. I'm seeing opening up to intuition and trusting those gut feelings. But we have healing, that you are a natural healer, and that you are taking what you need from the earth and from other people, but you're also willing to give it back, which is a good thing. What I'm getting. So a natural healer comes in many different ways. It could be that you're a really good listener, and that's a healing form. So there is not just your traditional hands-on healing. There's just lots of different healing. You could sit there and pray that the Mother Earth receives a little love. So there is healing coming in many forms, not just one. But we have healing in and around you. Okay, we are going into, I think this is healing with the fairies deck. Let's see what comes out for healing with it. This one's a bit of a live deck. It's been flying all over the place. So, there we go. Environmental awareness for this one. So it could be, like I just said to you, you could send out prayers that Mother Earth receives her love, receives her healing. It could be that you're extremely involved in making sure that you do your part, as we all could do. I'm getting animals because I'm being I really took much notice of what animals she's actually got, and I've had this deck for a long time, just realised she's got an eagle. So we've got power, we've got energy, but also the feeling that you can do more than you think, and it's just for your little circle, your little group, is what I'm hearing. But there is also, I am getting something to do with work as well, around that career work. Now that's obviously quite niche for someone particular, but there is something, maybe it's the workplace needs a little bit more environmentally awareness, but there's something there too. Right, just one more card. Honouring your true feelings. I'm sure that came out in group 1. Sometimes I forget what came out in what, but honouring who you are, honouring your true feelings, moving forward and making sure that you are weaving, because yeah, she is actually. She's there, she's weaving her little water web. She's weaving what she wants to adjust. And as we weave the web, we weave. Our spirit is saying that, webs can be broken and need nourishing and need healing, but they can be fixed as well. You can heal what's been fixed. Definitely groups too. A lot of healing for this group. Could be that you need some healing, you give out healing quite regularly, and there's new ideas and opportunities coming your way after you've done this healing motion. Okay, that's been group 2. Moving on to group 3. So hello group 3. Let's see what group 3 gets for Alice in Wonderland cards. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. So it's a kind of, you know what, this has come out in, not this particular card, but the message has come out in of all 3 ones. So obviously Spirit wanting to get something across, and in being true to who you are, being true to your desires, and having faith in who you are. Uncertainty, choosing who you will become. So maybe there's some situation that's going to come up where you will have choices and how you react to something, but being true to yourself will be good for you. The load of cards just fell on the floor. So we've got nonsense, time to talk sense. Sorry, it's my cushion behind me falling down. Messages for a rabbit. Service to animal world. Animal world. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. Nonsense. I think, somebody is talking around you, and you just need to clear that. You take wise words from your own gut, your own feeling, being true to who you are. Let go of other people's nonsense. You know what you want deep down, and do not let other people kind of overshadow. So don't let that overshadow you. So we have the animal, and we have the feeling of compassion. There also, so animal world is like compassion and unconditional love in some senses, but each animal brings its own element. I mean, the rabbit there is a good look, new growth, new opportunity. But for this, I think that we are what Spirit is saying is a reflection of yourself is coming out again. So the message is being true to yourself, and there is some sort of harmony within the animal. It could be that you're specifically connected to a pet, and you just sense that you're a bit of an animal talker, maybe, and sense what they want, sense what they're going on about. Now that's rather specific, but that's what I'm sensing. But again, we also gain messages from the animal kingdom. So it could be that an animal keeps popping up. It could be popping up in your social media feeds, or when you're out and about, you keep seeing an animal, or someone mentions it, and there's a little message within that animal. So each animal has its own little reflection, own little words to say. So we have purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart and within and find the questions to your answers. You have clarity. You have the answers already in there. The light is already being shown around you. You just got to trust that. Trust who you are. It's already there. You have some of your answers that you seek, is what I'm being told. It's just a little bit about trusting that and going forward. It's a bit like seeing the Fool card from the tarot, where different tarot show different things, but the basics of it is that somebody's just walking off a cliff edge, walking a new path. Can't quite see the end result of it, but you're willing to trust your own gut feeling and trust what your path to go forward is what I'm sensing. That you have it in you to go forward into this new way. Journey. We have the rabbit here. Well, I know it's Alice in Wonderland. It's going to have lots of rabbits, isn't it? But oh no, it's not Alice in Wonderland. What I'm talking about. It's because I had Alice in Wonderland deck, but yeah, we have the rabbit, which is innovation. I've just heard the word innovation from Spirit. So for some of you, it's coming up with good new things around you. So we got a little fairy rabbit. Time to prepare for a journey. It may be, it might be, you know, just come out of the blue, not planned, or it may be planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when your time comes. Pack your passport now. So it could be a metaphorical journey, you know, something's going to come about. It could be very unexpected, or it could be, I can't say that, impromptu. It could be impromptu or planned. What was it? I can't think of the other word, and my mind's just gone completely blank. But I mean, it's a new journey, a new adventure. Sometimes my brain just, like, when I'm talking to spirit, it just goes like flatline a little second while I'm trying to work through the energies. But I'm taking that some of you are going to take flight, and some of you are just going to take your time in it, because what I'm sensing is her wings are ready to go. She's going to take flight, and then the little rabbit there is, the wings are not up and not ready to go, but we're thinking of it, and we will go eventually. But there is travel there for some of you. That could be physical travel. It can be that, you know, you're gonna go away, if it's planned or not. It could be that it's coming out and that you need to actually make sure your passport is good to go. It might be that you're traveling in the same country, who knows, but there is some sort of journey manifesting itself towards you. And it seems like it's got a little magic towards it, because I'm looking at the little mushrooms there, and I feel a little magic. So it could be that it brings you some relief, it brings you a little bit of happiness, it brings you some calm time, downtime, it brings you some adventure. Something there is coming in when it comes to adventure. So we'll move on to the healing of the fairies. New opportunity. So again, she's taking flight into the universe, and almost like she's walked off a building there, like the Fool. But she's looking back, but I feel like that is, we're looking back at what worked, and we are still and what didn't work, and then we are still taking flight. We're still wanting to move forward. We're still seeking that new opportunity, but we've learned from, from the past. We take and learn from the past and made it enhance what we want to do, is what I'm hearing. I want to bring that one, because that one flipped out on the top. Moving forward fearlessly. So there is definitely a feeling that you're going to move forward in December. Group 3, we are moving forward, new opportunity, there's a journey coming. Trust you. Trust those things that are coming to you. You, after sometimes, it keeps bringing me back to that sense of the Fool card, where you're gonna, or just taking the opportunity despite the fact not knowing the end result. And it is a fear-based thing of maybe, it could be that you're a planner, it could be that you like to know all the variables. Sorry, kick the table. And this opportunity that's coming your way, this situation that's coming your way, is more like you've just got to get past your fears to move forward, and let them go, is what I feel for this group. So moving forward fearlessly, or moving past the fear despite it, not letting it actually stop you from getting what you want, and then kind of trying to enjoy the process as much as you possibly can. Okay, that's what I've got for group 3 for December. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye.